Hi, lovelies. Hi, lovelies. Hi, lovelies. Hi. If you guys are ready for me to pull you a card, you can't stand this bullshit and fucker anymore. You just need a little message to remind you what the fuck. Come on in. Okay. Me too. Me too. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, and I really kind of see myself as the queen of the cryptids. Right? I really mean it. Look, I've been making the joke, but I'm just saying. I've never seen me and the Blair Witch in the same room together, all right? Sasquatch is my twin flame, and cheese literally is what's keeping me alive and put together. Okay? If you guys are interested and you feel the same, come on in. Also, too, whenever you find this is the perfect fucking timing. There are no timestamps on this, so whenever you find it, I really hope it helps you in your day, all right? If you know the song, sing the fuck along. What's Spirit gonna say today? Who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about it. All right, you guys. We got the Five of Swords. Let's speak on it. Oh boy. Look at this dummy. Okay. Listen, anytime the fives comes up, guys, five's going to talk about conflict. It's going to talk about fuckery and chaos. How are we dealing with conflict that's in front of us? Are we really facing it, or are we pretending to run the fuck away, or are we creating it ourselves? Always a good question with the fives. Okay, with swords here, that's going to talk about our mental space. What are we thinking and speaking about? And it's a really call to be here and present in the moment, so that we can make the best choice from where we're sitting right here and right now. So pay attention to what you're thinking and speaking about. It's guiding you right now, even if you're not cognizant of it. Now, I would say the Five of Swords, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, this would definitely be a no to me. Sometimes it could be a yes. That kind of depends on the other cards around it. Since I just have this one right here, right now, I would say the Five of Swords, I would at least pause this week, no. And especially around what we're thinking and speaking about, or if some kind of information has come in. We might need more information, or there might be a fight around this, or we're not getting the full picture. Something's going on here. Traditionally with the Five of Swords, this is like my, is this self-determination or is this self-destruction card, okay? So again, we've got to know where the fuck we are mentally. We got to know what the fuck we're thinking about. Also, too, if this information comes in, it's destabilizing, especially as we're trying to reach a goal here. It feels like it's holding us back. We got to take a second, reassess the situation. Does this make sense? Am I even really going to reach that goal? He's trying so hard, but all these ropes are holding him back. And all he wants is that sword to cut a motherfucker up. Okay? I'm here for it, man. I'm here to celebrate you. But could we find another place? Is there another way to do this? Or is this the only avenue? Are we really thinking outside the box and going towards this thing in a way that actually makes sense? Now, if we were looking around love and career this week, this really just might feel like it's been nothing but a goddamn struggle. And so is this really working? But here's the question. Are you creating issues in your mind, okay? Or are we really looking at the situation clearly right now to make sure that this fucking makes sense? For some of you guys, there may have just been a fight. Maybe here mentally we were not on the same fucking page. And so we're kind of deciding right now, is this relationship? Does this fucking make sense? Is this self-determination or is this self-destruction? And so what the fuck are we working on towards here? Make sure around love and relationships, we are clear. We are on the same fucking pathway. Have a conversation. Have a conversation. Make sure everybody's on the same page. If for any reason you feel like you can't communicate with your partner, that should be the first, middle, and final red flag. Because guys, to have any kind of a good, successful relationship here in any regard, you've got to be able to communicate, okay? You're like, fuck you, Sarah. I know, but I'm just saying, okay? Make sure you aren't working against yourself. Speak your mind. Talk about the problem at hand so we can actually fucking solve it instead of just letting ourselves eat our brains inside out, okay? Okay. Now, if we were looking around work and career, we might be trying to reach towards a goal. Maybe for some of you guys, you're literally trying to climb the ladder at a place that you're working at. Is this really working in your favor? Is this really where you want to be? Is this place reciprocal with the energy that you put into it too? Do they honor you in the way in which you honor them? Or are we just expecting this thing to fall in our fucking lap? Are we being realistic about what we can actually do at our work here or for this promotion and what we're trying to reach for, go up this fucking ladder? is it nothing but no's and obstacles ahead of us? So make sure here before we say yes and we embark and we move upon this thing, is this really what I want? Does this fucking make sense? Is this logical in any way, shape, or form? And mentally, do I even really fucking want this? If it's nothing but a fight, and I know that there's nothing but obstacles ahead of me, am I really fucking ready for that? Now, if this is around our health, with the Five of Swords here, again, there's a call here to deal with the mental space, y'all. So there's something going on here where we're struggling mentally. This could be as simple as just mulling over an issue and we could use another person to bounce it off of, or this could be as difficult as a mental health issue. So make sure that we get into a good practitioner. We're talking with a good therapist, psychologist, maybe even just a good friend here so that we can bounce something off of somebody and get a better perspective. If we're beating our head against a wall and saying, why won't the door open? All you get is a bloody forehead and a lot of fucking confusion. Okay? Oh, no thank you. I got other things I gotta do today. So just make sure that your mental space is clear. So that's one of the things that isn't holding you back. Okay? Anything else for health this week? We might be trying to reach towards some kind of a surgery, but it might just be obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Is there another way to find our way towards this? Or maybe speak to a new doctor, find another avenue, find another way. The way that we're doing this, we need a different perspective, or we need another way to this thing. Maybe also too here, we've been thinking about acupuncture, but we've been holding ourselves back. Why not give it a try? Fuck it. Especially if you tried everything else, give it a fucking try. See if it works. Guys, for anything else this week, I would just say with the number 5, pay attention to the number 5. Pay attention to 5 weeks, 5 days, maybe the month of May here. There's something important happening. And if we're just nothing but struggling, we got to stop, sit down, reassess, and make sure that mentally we're here in the present moment. We're very, very clear about what our goals are and that everybody's on the same page so that we can move in the right fucking direction. Whatever the fuck you do, don't hold yourself back and don't pretend like something isn't happening. The more clear, the more aware, the more present you are, the more power that you have. You got this.